feeling golden, lost in the moment. It's taking over me. Keep your composure, you know that I want ya. Can you just hold that beat? Just turn the lights up, baby.
Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back. I am here with our guest from Q, Michael Sien. Michael, what's your role at the brand?
So I'm a business development. My job is to create conversations with both partners and brands that align with what our mission is as a technology platform.
Beautiful. And for those who don't know Q, and we'll get on the fun stuff, but what's Q?
So we're a digital commerce platform exclusively for fast casual and QSR chains. We don't do table service or hotels. We specifically want to work with chains of typically 50 units and up in the limited service segment.
You're a specialist.
Yeah,
I mean, really well. It's a blessing, right?
It's, when we, at the inception of the company, it was more like, what makes a great restaurant?
Yeah.
They do one thing and they do it really well, right? And so we just built a technology platform that models what most successful restaurant brands are.
But you guys are you're everywhere now. Like, I'm so surprised to see how fast Q was. But coming on here, you're like, hey, you know what? I've talked a lot about all this stuff all the time. Let's talk about industry and some fun stuff. So tell us about the show. Like, what's going on here? What did you see? Anything good? Or what's kind of popping in your head when you walk around here?
AI is the talk of the town. I think everybody's trying to figure out, how to use that. What's the most efficient way for each brand to use it? So that's interesting to watch it.
What's your opinion though? Is a lot of flash and not a lot of?
No, I think it's here.
Okay.
It's just now we have to sort of massage the technology applications of it in a way that ultimately creates a better guest experience. I mean, everything we do should drive a better guest experience. And it's just figuring out what are the best ways to use that from the ground up, whether it's training or order taking or even reporting, being able to drive
as an individual. Oh, yeah. Do you use it in your data?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little on the older side, so I don't have the acumen that you have. I've seen some of your stuff. So
same person.
It's one of the things I love about restaurants is it's so basic, right? It's like restaurant operators are like MacGyver, right? Give me a chinois and a Q-tip and a gum wrapper, and I'll make the shift work. So watching these very basic people embrace new technology, it's fun, it's exciting, and I love it.
Translation: chinois is a strainer.
Oh yeah,
no, he went deep on us there. He Frenched it up real good. So on the fun culture side, we're here at the show,
right?
Pickleball, the events yesterday. Like, where'd you spend your time?
So I started with the cooking class.
Oh, so that was sur la table.
Yeah.
See, did you get the chinois from sur la table?
No, but we used it. I didn't. We used it. I don't think they said strainer.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm a restaurant guy, 40 years.
Did you cook?
We did pesto gnocchi. And an arugula salad with a lemon vinaigrette. Was great. And strip loin.
Did it come out nice and light, your gnocchi, or just?
Yeah, the potato gnocchi is a little bit heavier, but it was good. That was fun.
Okay. And then what'd you do?
Then it was here. Yesterday was such a busy day. We had a couple of happy hours, the welcome reception, general sessions. It was a very busy day. What's that? I did not.
Oh man,
I did not.
The rerun on this.
Yeah.
I'm probably a record-breaking amount of F-bombs that were dropped on stage yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I think at least 12. At least 12, he said.
He did Boston Crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a very specific goal at these events, and if you're not fast casual QSR chain, you're a stick figure.
Yep.
I hate to say that, but
gotta be Michelin.
I don't do the general session stuff. I never saw Magic Johnson or I just not interested.
Interesting.
So
on the floor, I mean, I thought it was truly, I had some different opinions come back to me. It felt like one of the most intensely packed rooms yesterday there. I hadn't seen it that way. I don't remember it being that dense in there. Is it?
Yeah, it seemed like we were borderline fire code.
Yeah.
Preaching. So
Marshall yelled, "Hey, something."
Wow, that's a throwback.
See?
That's a throwback.
But I mean, it was almost too much. It was almost overwhelming. Like all these people jammed in. Well, of course, they all waited for Mark, who only took like 3 handshakes and left beforehand.
I heard he was on the floor. I didn't.
Yeah,
get it.
he was just there for a minute, but it wasn't because of that. Like this place is
Yeah, it's very, very crowded on the exhibit floor yesterday.
way different this year.
I just think that there's such a curiosity about how can I get better? I mean, there's so much M&A, there's so much co-branding and unifying out there with brands.
Yep.
Just what are best practices out there that I can learn not just from people like us, but their peers. And that's probably the thing that's I find most interesting is it seems like the peer-to-peer best practice sharing is way up. And I love that. Yeah.
It almost seems, I heard a phrase recently I thought resonated with our industry, which is at this level, we don't compete, we collaborate.
Yeah.
It feels true in our industry. Like it really does. I know, yeah, we're going out to beat the other guy, but we still share and tie.
Absolutely. Yeah. We try to have the best relationships we can with all the people that we're going to run into and competing for business.
Small island to do other industries, right?
Yeah. So, and this is such a transient business too, right? The people go from operator side to tech side and there's constant movement. So, make as many friends as you can.
Make your nose clean too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael,
Absolutely.
You're on the biz dev side, you're talking to brands, but also partners. How do you sort your world between the two and decide who's important?
The partners, from an alignment perspective, if Q is all about thoughtful, innovative, efficient utilization of tech on and above store, right? In and above store. So if a technology partner aligns with that, and the lift isn't, too crazy heavy, we have over 100 integrations now. So our portfolio is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Strategically, we like to talk to brands that are going to enhance, again, our platform. Someone whose technology would shine best integrated with Q. Those are the kind of people we look at. So, and we're lucky that a lot of companies now are coming asking us, hey, how do we get on some of that action? And so we have to be very vigilant about, we're very discerning of both the tech partners and the brand partners, and it has to be the right fit. We're not the right fit for every brand, and we're not the right integration for every technology.
I've heard rumors in the industry lately about POS companies with providers, and actually some other service providers starting to charge for API integrations per store, per integration. What's Q's philosophy of that?
We've that's never been a fundamental practice for us. I mean, there comes a point where
if they're hammering it or something. Right?
Yeah, those are all areas of exploration. We try to stay focused on the fact that we're a great software company.
Yep.
Serving hospitality. We're not a payments company. We're not trying to.
That's a big.
That's significant.
Tick. Yeah,
that's really significant.
Yeah.
I mean, because 5 years ago, almost every company started becoming a PayFac.
Yep.
So you represent freedom of choice. That's the kick.
Yeah, we think that every tech partner and every component of your tech stack should earn your business. And we're not in the business of manipulating you to do what we want you to do. We want to provide the best holistic scenario for whatever your business needs are. And that oftentimes means, hey, choice in payment.
What's best for the customer?
Yeah. It's a novel thing.
Yeah.
It'll come out. So,
flowing.
yes.
Chad, I know it's a question.
I mean, from my perspective, Q-Star has been rising the last few years.
Yes.
Notably. And like restaurants, we'll talk about their people, their product, their food, their technology has attributed that to their growth. What do you guys attribute your growth to?
I think it goes back to the first thing we talked about, right? Pick one thing and do it really well. Our DNA has been from day one, first line of code, enterprise, fast casual QSR chains. We've never taken our eye off that ball. We've not been distracted by the shiny objects of being a PayFac. Like, we're completely focused. Our DNA is entrenched in that, and all we've done is enhance those native solutions that touch out are consistent with who we are, and we've never taken our eye off. And we try to stay humble. Like, it's super important for us to to keep our nose to the grindstone and be grateful and accountable to our customers and each other internally. And so we try to operate from that position of respect for the industry, be responsible to each other, and put out a solid product.
Well, let's start speaking about your culture, right? And so you've been at Q for a while now.
Yeah, I was employee number 12 until 2015.
Okay, so in the tech world, anything north of 2 years is a pretty good run for it seems like there's a lot of migration. So that means that there's something there for you beyond just the paycheck. Somebody like you can go anywhere, I'd imagine, right? So what is the leadership like? What's the culture that you guys have developed? I know many people have gone to Q and they just don't look back. Yes.
It's super intense. I mean, it's fun.
Steel, iron, and steel.
Yeah, my restaurant jobs, the ones that I remember most were the hardest, right?
Yep.
They were the most challenging. It's super intense. It's super fun. In that growth mode, it's so dynamic and frenetic, and that energy has always been great. And to your point, like we've made sure that we've brought in people that have that vision and culture of, having each other's backs. I mean, it's been a super exciting ride. It's super fun. I love the leadership. I've been working with Nico for 10 years now.
Nico's a lot.
Sean's been with us 8 years, and Amir's been leading the company for the last 7. So we have a lot of, Jen's been here 6 years, the CMO. I mean, we have so much tenure. And to your point, you don't see that very often. So it's a great, great company to work for.
All right. Well, we want to let you get back to the show, have more of those very meaningful conversations that you're stacking up here. And we want to thank you for being on with us today.
But before
sharing your wisdom.
Where are they going to see you next? Like, I see you a lot, right? And so let's kind of map out our next meetup. Where are you going then?
Next would be Food on Demand. Are you going to be there?
Right.
Food on
Yes, 2 weeks from now. I heard I was out to the East, like actually,
and then
my flight.
And then NRA, yep, after that.
Okay. So we'll have a pod at NRA. Love to invite you back then. But you guys are awesome. Anytime you want to jam on stuff, I've always, even when I was at the other side, we were always good friends.
Absolutely. And let's talk more food and cocktails. That's what I like to talk about.
Well, so what was the favorite bite you had since you've been here? Real quick, what'd you eat?
Favorite thing?
Yeah, I know you're like you know the secret chicken place across from the restaurant when we were in Atlanta.
Yes. I would say the strip steak at Mastro's with the truffle butter.
Oh,
like I'm yes on truffle.
So that's such an occupational hazard we have, right? Because what do? We talk to people and they talk about boom. I don't know how we get through this and not be a million pounds. Like there's so many moments we got to eat. Yes,
you got to push the plate away. I always say you don't have to drink the entire drink or eat the entire plate. I do 16 restaurants on New Year's Eve. That's what I do. And this is in Delaware.
Okay.
On the beach. And you can do 16 restaurants. You don't have to eat every place. You don't have to drink the whole cocktail. Have a sip, have a bite, and go on to the next one. So
I like that. I was like a pub crawl, but a team crawl.
Yeah, that's correct.
I like that.
100%.
All right. Now we can wrap because I need to know about the food part. Michael, thank you so much, man. Anytime anybody wants to reach out to you, you're on LinkedIn.
I am a little bit active there.
Well, so if you have a question about Q or some actually fantastic menu recommendations, which I heard Michael's really good for too when you go places, please reach out to him on LinkedIn. He's always up to talk. And if you want to know more about Q, they got a website. Was it QBeyond.com?
It's QBeyond.com, or you can come by the booth.
There you go.
We're here today.
Yeah. So, well, thank you so much, Michael, for coming. You're good ones.
Yeah, Michael.
Chad, appreciate it.
So this is Chat GTM from the Restaurant Leadership Conference in Arizona. We'll see you next time.
I'm feeling golden, lost in the moment. It's taking over me. Keep your composure.